What's good, people? Kai Storm in the building. New review for That One Voice Revised Edition. New reasons to get this book. Thank you for joining my channel today for my unpopular opinion. But of course, I got to tell you about my book because I got to get you to buy my book. Yes, indeed. Hit me up. Get yourself an autographed copy. $15. The purchase information will be in the description. Now let's get to the review.
And no shit, I don't care who be in my views. I'm posting what I want to post.
All right. Love and Hip Hop Miami. You're gonna love me. You're gonna, as in Ghana, love me. I know this has something to do with Michael Blackston and taking Rada to Ghana. And probably when they get there, they're going to meet another baby mama. The fuck? As Rada joins Michael on a trip to Africa, motherfucking Gael, because I'm not calling that bitch Heaven, Gael appoints herself the CEO of Blackston Entertainment. Amada's live interview with Claudia takes a turn when Shay pulls up to expose her secrets. Claudia making sure she get a chicken gift card because she going to stay on every episode. I feel her. Kai Storm in the building. My unpopular opinions in the building. Get yourself an autographed copy of That One Voice Revised Edition. Like and subscribe to keep it cute in the comments. And definitely check out Motherhood Sex Marijuana. Definitely check out bougiestoner.co. And definitely subscribe to all the channels you see attached to this channel. Child, so we start the episode with Amada and Claudia Jordan. They're at some golf range, and they're practicing their swing, and they're telling each other that they should be hanging out with each other for the reasons for Amada. She needs better class of friends because she feels like Shay and Eliza is just nothing but drama, and Claudia is over here mad at Rada because Rada ain't tell her that her and Michael back together and they going to Ghana and all of that hot shit. So now all of a sudden Claudia brings up this podcast and invites Amada to be on. That's how that scene's going to come through. Then we move on to Miss Rada over here, and she looks like she's in some sort of hotel room, like her and Michael meeting up on some secret shit because she don't want people to know that she done, went back. And not like we ever believed she was going to leave in the first place. But she back with him, and they planning on this Ghana trip. What I am definitely not going to forget is that Michael said that there was a chick in Ghana that was possibly pregnant. So that information must come back up. I mean, it must come back up. Right, I'm giving you the meanest side eye because fucking bombastic side eye because the fuck you talking about? You mad because Michael told Claudia that y'all going to Ghana? Bitch, it makes sense to assume y'all good you going to Ghana. It makes sense. I mean, you ain't gonna be that good as soon as you find out about the other baby. But what I'm saying is, you most certainly pretty good for sneaking around with him and not having people see you. The fuck you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about, bitch? Girl, you look absolutely crazy. Getting mad because he told her. The fuck? You look crazy sending her there. Never mind, you mad because he told her. The fuck? I'm gonna keep it real. I don't really like this conversation. I don't like the voodoo, santeria, spiritual baths. I don't like none of this conversation. You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of it. You know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying? Especially because I know it's producer coerced. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's you know what I mean? It's putting stuff in bad light. You feel me? You know what I mean? And if you don't understand it, you shouldn't even talk about it. You know what I mean? So, okay. I didn't explain the scene. I know. So what happened was, Shay and her mama, they getting foot massages and or was they getting pedicures? It looked like just foot massages. Anyway, so they talking and they tell it and they talking to each other about, you know, how she's been in situations where, you know, she's not really you know, sure, you know, what's going on with people and how to deal with people and shit like that. And then Eliza shows up, and then Eliza shows up, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, I've been stressed out about your friend. You know, I popped up on her, and not only did she kick me out, and she was telling me that she tired of my shit. She told me she tired of your shit." And motherfucking boots on the ground, Larissa showed up, and she came looking for you. And her and Larissa was talking, and Larissa mentioned that you said something about her kid. She must have said a line like, "Oh," like she agreed with her, which automatically makes it all look bad. So now, motherfucking Shay wants beef, and Shay let it out that, oh yeah, she talking shit about you and your spiritual baths, but she does santeria. So it's just a back and forth and things that you know shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, things that ain't fully explained on TV shouldn't even be on TV as far as I'm concerned. For real. But that's what happened. That is the scene. Ridiculous. Oh, did I forget to mention that Rada does not know, I repeat, Rada does not know that Dutty Stinky Gael is the new manager for Michael Blackston? Chat. Again, we have this filler scene with Miami Tip, her mama, you know, and it's so funny because I'm looking at her mama face and I'm like, yo, your face and your neck don't match. Like, who put this foundation on you that makes you look so lighter than what you are? Like, that shit is not matching. I don't like that shit. But yes, it was a filler motherfucking scene. They talking about therapy and closure, father figure, Chuck and everybody, and conversation gonna be had. I still don't give a fuck. Michael, this is where you fucked up. No, Michael. This is where you fucked up. Because you see, you gave fucking bitch ass fucking destructive fucking levels of fuckery, fucking just non-progressive, just jankra, donut, and just waste of blood clot space Gael. You gave her power to come up in there and then to come up in there and running your shit because Rada ain't running your shit. Obviously, this has got to be producer produced, but Rada ain't running your shit. So you gave this bitch reign. This bitch hires 2 assistants. and it's fucking wanting to move pictures around, and it's a picture of you and Rada. Y'all not even hugging or looking at each other. She mad. She want to take the picture down, and then fucking. She gets a call from Michael. Michael is telling her, yes, me and Rada agreed that Nadia gets whatever she wanted plus an extra 500 on top of that to take care of the baby. And instead of Michael calling Nadia, he tells fucking Gael to fucking call her. She calls her FaceTime and tells her, yeah, bitch, I'm the CEO of shit around here, and call herself CEO of shit around here, and that little 500 you was crying for, we're allowing it. We're allowing it, and from now on you're gonna be dealing with me, bitch. Not only did she tell her that, she actually told her that she told her that motherfucking Rada and motherfucking Michael is in Ghana. And this bitch is like, oh, were they back together? Word. Child. The fuckery is fuckering right now. Now here the fuckery is continuing in another way. Because we got motherfucking Hot Topic. I don't even know how I remember, but I just keep remembering that bitch name. Like, I ain't never forgot Hot Topic. But anyway, that bitch is coming to visit Trick to come find out what's up with him and why the fuck he giving all this power to Boots on the Ground. And I guess this is the scene with Boots on the Ground and her gonna be rumbling and tumbling in between a whole bunch of big ass security. You know what I mean? So yeah. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. But it seemed like this bitch, Larissa Boots on the Ground, be getting put the fuck out on a regular motherfucking basis. Like, nah, bitch, this is the second time I'm watching you get put the fuck out with hardly no clothes on and shit. Just put out. You know what I'm saying? So apparently, so she comes before she even come downstairs. Her and motherfucking Hot Topic and Trick is talking, and Hot Topic is telling him straight up and down that bitch is trying to use you, which is true. She was definitely dropping some good shit. That bitch is trying to use you. I don't know how all of a sudden you got motherfuckers using you and shit like this. Fuck going on? And Trick was saying, and Trick was like, nah, she ain't using shit from me, cause the fuck out of here. She ain't. The only thing I'm doing is helping her in the studio with a song. And then Hot Topic is like, well, this is another bitch. It's been a Pinky Doll, this bitch, that bitch. Everybody trying to use you to get in the studio. Like, what the fuck is going on and shit? Like, you ain't supposed to be about, tricking and shit. And of course, Trick is like, nah, I ain't doing that. The fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But then he's like, yo, but chill on talking about her, cause she right upstairs. So motherfucking Larissa comes downstairs. And she's like, I thought this is a breakfast for two. What the fuck going on here? And then I wasn't spoken to. And then of course Trick is like, bitch, you walked down here and saw people here, so you were supposed to speak first. You were supposed to be a lady. And then she's like, I am a lady. And she's like, well, she's like, well, act like, and he like, well, act like it did, cause what the fuck? Come on now. Like, real talk. And then they going back and forth talking about, I don't think we for each other and all of this hot shit. And then Trick said, well, first of all, I thought you and her was cool. And then of course Larissa's like, that I ain't been cool with her since she been talking shit. And then, of course, boots on the ground. First of all, I mean, Hot Topic was sitting there laughing at her at the conversation that she was having with motherfucking Trick, because Trick was definitely dissing her at the same time. And so once the energy turned to her, she was giving it right back to her, and then going back and forth. And somehow Larissa must have threw a shoe at her or some shit like that. But it's just been a whole bunch of back and forth. But the security is immediately grabbing Larissa and putting her the fuck out. And as she's getting put the fuck out, motherfucking Trick is grabbing her motherfucking bag and handing it to her at the door like, bitch, go on about your business. I told you I wasn't about this bullshit. Get this bullshit drama the fuck out of my house. Fuck out of here. Fuck you. Don't even come the fuck back. That alone in itself, because this is the second time I done seen this bitch get put out, is funny as fuck. Never mind the fact that bitch look like in the next scene you gonna be trying to call Michael, asking him about this car and talking about you a bad bitch and you shouldn't take a Uber. Well, shit, bad bitches don't get put out in they drawers. Bad bitches don't get put out in they drawers twice on TV. Child, this bitch is literally walking down the street in fucking lingerie and slippers. Talk about 10 minutes for Uber. Talking about she don't gotta get put out. She could take herself out. No, bitch, you got put out. You got put out twice. No matter with the pussy clot, fuck with blood clot, with the wall I will say, with the 2 year we say you get put out of people's house twice. You get put out like garbage. And like trash, when you called Michael and tried to, bully him over the phone to buy you a car. Man said, oh, you give me pum pum one time. If with blood clot you go on, what kind of demand business is the per man phone and demand things? You bumper clad, bright up gal. Please, side note. I love the fact that I record the show so I'm able to stop it and talk about it and, and just give my thought right then and there if I, just so that I don't forget it, because a cloud's cloud. And, but sometimes it's like I watch a scene and that should be so irrelevant. That it go to commercial and then I'll be like, the fuck was I just watching? Case in point, Can't Pit My Feet Jones came, they try to make it all dramatic. He was in bed feeling, I guess, depressed because he didn't do well at the comedy show, at his comedy attempt. And he's more mad at the fact that Auntie pulled him off the stage than the fact that he was saying some fuck shit that was not fucking funny. So he claimed he gonna have a conversation with Auntie about it. And of course, his bottom gal, Kat, she co-signed and everything, like, nah, she should have let you stay up there and just look a fucking fool. No, she should have let you stay up there and look a fucking fool. If anything, your aunt saved you from looking a fucking fool. Like that, if anything, that was the funniest part of your act. The fact that your aunt pulled your bitch ass off the stage. You wasn't funny. I mean, I have a joke or two here and there, but me not checks him out the kind of I know, man, I feel try still, but, it take hard work for the on stage and I tell jokes, you feel me? You can't just You know what I'm saying? And he thought he was just gonna go up there and free fucking style, and then I saw that bumper cloud go. Next up was the conversation with the spiritual healer and Miami Tip and her mama and her father. The fuck out of here. Now in this next scene we have Can't Pit My Feet Jones, his auntie, and his baby mama, which I must have completely forgot to mention because she was in the episode for last week, and I know I didn't mention her ass at all because it is a surprise to me that he even got a baby mama. Never mind the fact that as the woman is talking, I'm hearing some sort of a Caribbean accent. You know what I'm saying? It's sounding a little bit Caribbean, a little bit British. I'm not sure, but there's an accent which has me saying, "Wait, where the blood clot? Wagwan ya saw?" Apparently, she was there, and auntie called her there to be on her side, but for the most part, she played it neutral because Can't Pit My Feet was like, "Yo, listen, check this out. I'm gonna keep doing my comedy even though I'm terrible." And auntie was like, "You need to keep doing music because music is what you do." Although I'm assuming the man at music is doing terrible too, because what the fuck? I ain't heard shit he did that sound good. And so then the baby mama is like, "Look here, I heard," because all of a sudden Cat, the bottom gal Cat was brought up in the conversation, and baby mama's like, if auntie is saying, if Cat is a distraction to what you're supposed to be doing, no matter what you're doing, then you should definitely look into that. And Can't Put My Feet is like, not only do I love this woman, but she is the one that's paying the bills and taking care of our son. She is the one that paid the bills and taking care of our son. One more time for the motherfuckers in the back. She is the one that paying the bills and taking care of our son. So at that point, baby mama shut the fuck up. And the only one talking shit was motherfucking the auntie, and which had made motherfucking Can't Pit My Feet pick his ass up and walk his funny looking ass out the fucking door and left them sitting there by themselves. Child again. She is the one that's paying the bills and taking care of our son, is what that nigga said. And they end the episode with Amada's interview on Claudia's podcast. And, everything is cool. Amada's up there talking about leveling up and this and that and the other. And before Shay pulled up, and then this one girl asked her in the audience, Amada in the audience, like, "Yo, what's up with you and Shay? Like, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe these girls is starting the trouble." And Amada was just like, "Nah, fuck that. It's still her. It's all her." So then Shay got up and asked her, "Well, bitch, you being two-faced, you acting away," and they going back and forth and talking about Eliza, and she let it out like, "Yeah, bitch, you mad at Eliza, but you do Santeria." Then they cut it off. On the next episode, though, apparently, hold on, because this is the funniest shit in the world. On the next motherfucking episode, Lord, motherfucking Amada, Claudia, and Rada get together. I'm assuming they went to Ghana and met his mother, and everything was cool. I don't know how that shit went, but anyway, Rada, Claudia, and Amada get together, and they talking about Gael and Gael running shit. fucking Gael got him some kind of commercial where she's feeding him some food. Rada shows up and there's a fight between her and Gael. Looked like a food fight more like, but it was some. Then we got Chinks with her baby daddy telling him he ain't doing shit. That's expected. That's expected. Then we got Eliza Rain talking about she filing for bankruptcy because she broke, something happening, and she crying and somebody holding her while she crying. And then the last part. Here's the real funny shit. The last part is because yo, when I say this is fucking hilarious, yo. Motherfucking. But the last part is Trina and her crew, because she telling Trina telling the crew, which is the purse holder and Hot Topic, like, yeah, she ain't in the movie. But when the preview of the movie, motherfucking Shay's picture is big on the movie, and Julian giving her a shout out, because fuck that, he wasn't cutting her out the movie, and as soon as Julian gave her a shout out, motherfucking Trina jumped up talking about fuck that bitch, and then Shay was like fuck you too, and then it's a back and forth and a fight over, cause hello, Julian said fuck that, I ain't spending no extra money, bitch. They just gonna have to find out when the movie is done and it's a wrap, and fight me at the end, fuck it. Fight me at the end, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. So, like I said in the beginning, keep it cute in the comments. Make sure and get yourself an autographed copy of my book. Make sure and check out bougiestoner.com. Make sure you check out Motherhood Sex Marijuana, the podcast. Check out all the channels that are attached to my channel. Score, subscribe. Shit, let's go. The road to 1K is still on. Let's go.